Welcome back, and thanks again for joining us on the live stream here at CeBIT 2015. This is our very last day of the show. I'm very excited not to be leaving Hanover because I was too busy during the week, and Sach and I are going to be sticking around to see the joys of this great town. It's very sunny and beautiful outside. If you have the chance to come, you should definitely check it out and have some beers in the outdoors. Now, you guys actually have an application that's also around sunny, and lightness. So tell me about Neuro-On.
So Neuro-On is a sleep mask that monitors your body signals so that it knows about your sleep problems. It has LEDs hidden in the front part of the mask, and it affects your body. It helps you to deal with your sleep problems with the light, so with the bright light therapy.
Excellent. So I'm actually a terrible sleeper. I'm very bad at this activity, and I also suffer a lot of jet lag. I noticed that that was one of the things that you guys said that this helps out with. So can you describe a little bit more about how it works and maybe like who the target user for this is?
So maybe we'll show you how it works.
Oh, okay.
So that because the first function is that it monitors your body, so that I can wear it, and Robbie will show you what it measures, what it monitors.
So can you first describe about some of these sensors here so that we can maybe have an idea of what exactly is happening? So these here?
Yeah, so these light sensors are dry electrodes for raw EEG, for brain waves. We can filter it for different signal bands, for eyeball movements. This light, this is thermometer for temperature, and pulse oximeter for pulse and oxygen level in blood. We also have accelerometer in it for all this movement, all the motion during the night.
So you can see how much restful sleep you're getting if you're moving around too much in the night and this type of thing. Okay, very cool. So you're going to put this on, and then we're going to take a look at all of your body functions here on the screen. Well, it's getting personal here. So.
Yeah.
So you just turn it on. Okay.
Yeah, so now
Nice.
it's on, and I can show you EEG, filtered EEG for different bands like alpha bands, beta bands, because they are they are strong when you are awake. So please move your eyes a little bit. Yeah, so eye movement generates much stronger signal, much stronger electrical signal than brainwaves, regular brainwaves.
So this would be something like when you're dreaming, your eyes move, so you'll be able to tell how much.
REM phase, this dreaming phase. We'll also measure temperature, pulse.
She doesn't seem very nervous.
Yeah, oxygen level. And acceleration, all this motion, all this
whether or not
movement.
you're moving around or not.
Yeah. So we
Very
can take it off.
interesting.
We can also show you these lights, these LED lights inside this mask.
We can switch the colors.
There we go. Okay, so this is around light therapy.
Yeah.
Right. So I actually had a light, one of these light therapy light bulbs when I was in high school. My parents thought, oh, in Canada you don't get a lot of sun here. Maybe we should give you some extra sun. But this is quite minimal compared to a lot of the solutions that I've seen in the past, and especially a lot of the trade shows. There's like quite bright panels, and like sit in front of this and stare at it. It seems pretty intense, but this seems quite minimalistic.
This is the idea that we live in the wearable technologies time. So we try to make the technologies that used to be big, small and easy to use, so that this is the developer version of the application. So the consumer will not really see all these data. If they don't want to, of course, they will simply get the information about the quality of their sleep. So this will be much easier to use. So you don't need to analyze your brainwaves. You need only to look at the application, and it will suggest you that you, for example, should drink less coffee before you sleep, or it will simply expose your eyes to the bright light in the certain part of the night, so that we can, for example, delay or advance your body clock, and you feel sleepy earlier, for example, if you have problems falling asleep.
Very interesting. Now, I've been playing around with some of these sleep applications on your phone. I mean, I think this is a game that everyone's tried to play, right? Like Sleep as Android is one of the most popular ones for Android. But that was one of my problems ultimately with a lot of these solutions was I know I'm bad at sleeping. What do I do about it?
The problem with all these solutions you mentioned is that they are very simple, so they are based on some general scenarios that are generalized for this whole society. And also, if they measure something, they measure your movements, so it's very inaccurate. And it's important that it really knows all the data that is needed to read your sleep cycle, so it knows in which sleep phase you are. Thanks to the temperature, it knows the melatonin level in your melatonin production, and by the light affects your melatonin production, and by that we are able to, for example, delay or advance your body clock, and this is the bright light therapy.
So, how long would I need to use this to kind of see an effect?
We are talking now about the long-term effect, so you need to wear it for a few nights in order to let the mask notice your problems, and then you need a few nights to get the effect. Your body simply needs to have time to move this body clock. So it takes a few days depending on how severe are your problems.
So how exactly does this help with jet lag? Because I noticed that's on your shirt.
So it knows your sleep. There are two scenarios. First of all, you use the neuron on a daily basis, so it knows your sleep schedule, your sleep habits. Second scenario, you don't use neuron, you are new. So you type in the most important facts about your sleep, like 3 or 4 questions. And then you type the details about your trip, from where to where you travel. And it gives you all the details about your flight. So it's like extra feature. So like the delays, the temperature on the airport, and so on and so forth. And with this information, it knows the time difference. So it prepares the schedule for you. The therapy starts a few days depending on how much.
Really?
Yes, and
Whoa.
you have a schedule to take a nap or exposed to the bright light during the day at certain time for a period of time, and you do it, and the adaptation to the new time zone is quicker and less harmful.
So you guys are actually providing an entire context.
Yes, exactly.
Right? And analyzing all of the data around the individual. That's very complicated. Where did you guys come up with the idea for this? Because I'm constantly flying, and I constantly have jet lag. So I think this is a fantastic solution. But where did you guys get the idea for this?
Our startup is the founders are from medical university and technical university. So it's like a synergy of both. Robert is iOS developer. I'm responsible for communications. So we are a mix of different worlds and different knowledge, different.
Excellent. So where was this developed then? So if these guys have if some of your founders have a background in medical, was there any institute involved, or was it out of university or something like that? Because usually with these types of things, there's usually an affiliation somewhere.
Robert can say because he's the...
Our CEO is medical student in Warsaw Medical University. We also are working with National Sleep Foundation in the United States with some sleep clinics in Poland, because we are from Poland, from Warsaw. We are talking with doctors. We also read a lot of medical papers about this light therapy, about this long-term, short-term effects on your body. So we just gathered all this technology and ideas and put it in this device for energy management and sleep management.
So when are you guys going to be shipping? When can I buy this? I'm already all in.
You can order it on our website, pre-order it on our website. We are planning to start the delivery in the third quarter of this year. We are about to launch mass production. It's a big process for us, so we will see how it goes, but third quarter is like a safe date for us to say.
And how much is the pre-order?
$299.
$299 to not have jet lag again. That sounds like a steal.
Yeah, and also we didn't mention the most basic function of the neuron is that it wakes you up every day. You set the time on the mobile app, and the neuron finds the best moment in your sleep cycle and wakes you up gradually with the light, then vibrations and the sound. So it's first of all, it chooses the best moment from your sleep cycle, and second of all, it spares you this morning shock when your alarm clock calls you. So your body gets adapted to a new day gradually.
I know this shock. I think we all know this shock. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to show this to me. I mean, I've been a strong believer in light therapy for a long time, and that it's rolling out in this extremely comprehensive and complete contextually aware package is actually very exciting. So congratulations on your soon-to-be shipping date this year.
Yeah, thank you.
Excellent. And we will be back in just a minute. But first, we are going to see a code and video, one of the most exciting halls of CeBIT, in my opinion, visually stunning. So come back soon.